Hello, Sean. Hello, everybody, and welcome to NXT. I am Gail Kim, and as you all know, I am out here. I am Gail Kim, and unfortunately, Travis Bateman is not in tonight. And joining me on commentary as my replacement, as his replacement for the time being, it is the glorious Bobby Roode. Thank you for joining me tonight, Bobby. It is an absolute honor to be out here. It is going to be glorious tonight. It is going to be a glorious night as the Joshi Gladiators and Julia will both be defending their gold tonight. Azumi and Mina Shirakawa are set to take on the Lee sisters, while Julia has put out an open challenge and Sonya Deville has accepted that open challenge. Yeah, the Joshi Gladiators are going to be very, very busy tonight, Bobby. And it's going to be glorious. Holla, holla, holla. So the girls say, ooh. We're kicking things off with the NXT General Manager, Kelly. Our glorious boss. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the NXT General Manager, Kelly. It has been a year since Kelly has taken over as role as NXT General Manager. And if I'm going to be honest, Bobby, she's a bit iffy. What do you mean a bit iffy? I think she's been a tremendous boss. She's been a glorious boss. I think she's been fantastic in the role. I just think some things she's done has been questionable. That's all I'm saying. Kansas City, Missouri, welcome to NXT. Gally. Last week on NXT, we saw Drew McIntyre go too far. In his match with Trick Williams, he got himself disqualified. He then attacked officials. He even attacked NXT commentator Travis Bateman. Now, Travis Bateman was going to fine Drew McIntyre for his actions, but I told him I will take care of it. So he decided to drop charges on Drew McIntyre. Whoa. That's certainly not glorious. So, Drew, I will be the one to give you your punishment for your actions last week. Drew McIntyre has been fined an undisclosed amount of money. Gally. It's not only that he has been fined, and also Drew McIntyre will not be on the card for NXT Stand and Deliver. Wow. And also, dun, 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 dun. Uh-oh. Well, here comes Drew McIntyre. Wow, Kelly, wow. You're gonna leave your biggest star off of NXT, Stand and Deliver? That is very dumb of you, Kelly. You're finding me money. That's what you're doing. You're finding me excluded amount of money for attacking people that were getting in my way. None of this would have happened. I just want to make things very clear to you, Kelly. None of this would have ever happened if you drafted me before CM Punk. CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk. Quit chanting his name. My God, Drew, will you get over that? The draft has been 3 months ago. The draft was 2 months ago. You sound like a baby saying that. Kelly, I am the biggest damn star that you have on this roster. If anything, I should be on the NXT Stand and Deliver card, and I demand to be on Stand and Deliver. Well, I'm your boss, Drew. And I make the decisions around here, not you. You may have been able to get away with it with Adam Pearce in charge, but I'm not like Adam Pearce. I wanted to suspend you, Drew, but Patrick told me not to. Because Patrick knows my value, Kelly. Because Patrick knows how valuable I am to NXT. But if you lose your cool again and attack officials or commentators, you won't just be fined, you'll be fired. Down, down, down. Wait a minute. That's Trick Williams' music. Oh, look at this. Williams came from the crowd. And attacked McIntyre. Oh, look at this. Trick Williams looking for the trick shot, and Owen McIntyre rolls out of the ring. Drew McIntyre rolling out of the ring to avoid Trick Williams. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Boom, boom, boom. I remember, like, I can't remember if it was 2010 or 2011. I can't remember what year it was, but I remember Drew and Kelly had a storyline together once, where Drew was trying to be her boyfriend and trying to impress her. But of course, it never worked out for him. Well, Trick Williams able to flee off Drew McIntyre for now. You know, Bobby, you have your history with Drew McIntyre. You actually have fair share of history with Drew McIntyre. He beat you for the NXT Championship. Don't remind me. Don't remind me of that. But yes, me and him do go a long way. Trish, you want to run your mouth about us rookies, saying that you don't like us? Well, when it comes to us, we're the future, unlike you, Trish. Yeah, you want to run your mouth saying you don't like rookies? Well, you're not going to like us. Because unlike Kendall Gray, Sally and I aren't gonna take your bullying. You may be a veteran and a Hall of Famer around here, but Trish, I'm the Aussie Natural, and I'm gonna put you in your place. Let's go, Sal. I don't care what y'all say. And here we go. It's time for our first match here on NXT. It's time for some stratisfaction. Ding, ding, ding. The following contest is set for one fall, making her way to the ring. From Toronto, Ontario, Canada, WWE Hall of Famer Trish Stratus. Last week on NXT, Trish Stratus took out Kendall Gray, but tonight she looks to continue that momentum against Sally Dennis. And her opponent being accompanied by Daphne Shaw from Palmerston City, Australia, the Australian Natural, Sally Dennis. This is going to be a good matchup here on NXT. Sally Dennis wants to get some retribution on Trish Stratus for bullying the NXT locker room. I mean, Trish Stratus is a Hall of Famer, Bob. And she expects, you know, all these young rookies to respect her. Sally, the Northern Australian girl, yep. North Australian girl. Oh, big kick right to the face. And a big kick right to the face. Oh. Shot right in the mouth. Trish Stratus Ah! Thank me! Thank me, rookie! Ah! Thank me! Trish Stratus just choking away on Sally Dennis. She just demands to be thanked. She just demands respect, Gail. Yeah, Trish Stratus, a 7-time women's champion. She demands respect as her status as a Hall of Famer. Oh, and a spine buster. And a spine buster by Stratus. Stratus, top rope. Oh, still to come tonight later here on NXT. Still to come later tonight, Lola Vice. We'll go one-on-one with Ren Sinclair. You know, they fought each other a few weeks ago, and Sinclair got the victory thanks to Ronda Rousey. Yeah, it's a rematch from several weeks ago. Oh, and Sally with a world's strongest slam, taking down the 7-time women's champion. Trish Stratus proved that she can still go in the ring. She proves she can still go in the ring after her epic rivalry with the likes of Becky Lynch. Oh, look at this now, and now Dennis takes down Stratus. She calls that the Northern Territory, and a kick out. That's where she's from. She's from the Northern Territory in Australia. And now building momentum, and now Stratus with chops into a DDT on Dennis to put her away, and Dennis has to kick out. A very competitive matchup so far here on NXT. Sally Dennis, the longest reigning NXT All-Star Women's Champion of all time. And Daphne Shaw is the longest reigning NXT Women's North American Champion. And the back and forth. And now the back and forth here, and Stratus gains the advantage. Stratus gains the advantage. Sally Dennis does not want to be there. Nope, she does not want to be there, Bob. Stratus faction. Stratus faction. And Stratus gets the win here on NXT. Here is your winner, Trish Stratus. A valiant fight, a valiant effort by Sally Dennis, but in the end, Trish Stratus picks up another win. Trish Stratus with a second consecutive victory here on NXT. Kansas City, Missouri, thank me. I just showed these rookies what happens when you mess with a Hall of Famer. Gail Kim, Bobby Roode, thank me. Oh, look at this! And Trish Stratus with a chick kick to Daphne. Trish sucks, Trish sucks, Trish sucks, Trish sucks. Trish Stratus knocking out Daphne with a chick kick. Well, Trish Stratus is building momentum. Has really been laying it in to the rookies on NXT. Trish is a fellow Canadian, but attacking Daphne was uncalled for. Tonight's a big night for you boys. Kelly has just I just came out of Kelly's office and she told me the winner of this tag team match between you two and the New Day are gonna get a chance at the NXT tag team titles. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Yeah! It's a big opportunity for us. That's right. It is a big opportunity, guys. We can finally bring some gold to the Academy. We can finally bring some gold to the Academy. You jokers as tag team champions. It makes me vomit. It makes me want to vomit. Fuck you, suck. If anybody should be a champion here in NXT, it should be me, Pac. The fact that I've still not gotten my rematch for the NXT championship is a joke. The fact that Kelly would rather push you three jokers is a joke. Jokes, huh? We're jokes? Otis, we need you should focus on the tag match. What are you going to do about it, big fella? What are you going to do about it, big fella? Chad Gable is not here to protect ya. Alright. You deserted Chad, didn't you? The three of you walked away from him when he was attacked by Wyatt Six. Some friends. But if you think you're so tough, big boy, why don't we fight next week? You're on. I still want to make her pay for what happened still want to make her pay. Easy, Trace. Easy, Trace. That little twig beat me, Trent. I want to break her with the rack. You will get your chance. You will get your chance, honey. She won't be so lucky against me the next time. Well, Pac seems to be making enemies quickly. But also Tracy Lara clearly has not forgotten her humiliation from a few weeks ago when she lost to Maxine Dupree. I mean, Maxine really outsmarted Tracy. I mean, Tracy Lara's been humiliated. She's been living with the fact that she lost to Maxine Dupree. This following contest is a #1 contenders tag team match set for one fall. Making their way to the ring, Akira Tezawa and Otis, Alpha Academy. Tracy is a big girl, Gail. You should face her. Yeah, no thanks. I'd rather sit here on commentary. It's a new day. Yes, it is. And their opponents, been accompanied by Wendy McCallum, Xavier Woods, and Kofi Kingston, the New Day. There's a big opportunity. There's a big opportunity here for one of these two tag teams to go on to meet the Fashionists for the NXT Tag Team Championships. Well, the time and date to when that title match takes place is obviously been unnamed at this time. The trombone just doesn't work anymore. I don't know why. And here we go here. Big tag team matchup here. Big tag team matchup here for these two teams. Kofi Kingston has a lot of respect for Alpha Academy. Whoa, nice Hurricanrana there by Tozawa. Kofi has got respect for everybody as long as they're not rivals of his. I watched Wipeout. John Cena is one of the hosts. I remember Wipeout. There was like an Australian one. I think there was like an Australian one. I liked Wipeout. It was hilarious. It was obviously not as good as MXC. It's obviously not as funny as MXC, but man, I loved that show, MXC. I loved that show. Me and my brother used to watch that all the time. But Wipeout is like another version of it. It's great. And there's the tag, and here comes Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods, you know, Gail, I know you're a fan of what this new Xavier Woods is slowly becoming. Yeah, I'm actually a big fan of what Xavier Woods has been doing as of late. You know, he's not been shy. He's hasn't been shying away, and yeah, sure, he's been frustrated as of late because obviously he's been frustrated because of Kofi Kingston and Wendy McCallum's incompetence. Oh. But Xavier Woods is tired of being disrespected just because he's the only member of the New Day to never get an opportunity as WWE champion. Everyone just looks down on him. Everyone just looks down on him because he's never been a singles champion. I mean, you don't see anyone looking down on Wendy McCallum. You don't see anyone looking down on Wendy. Oh! Reverse Kenrana. Well, here's the thing, Bobby. Here's the thing, Bob. Wendy McCallum is still new here. She's still new to WWE. She hasn't been someone who's been on the roster for over 10 years. For over 10 years. And has never been given a chance as a singles wrestler. She is still relatively new. Oh, Shining Wizard by Tozawa. And Kofi Kingston making the save. And Tozawa has really been impressive here in this tag team match. Well, with a tag team title opportunity on the line, it's best you bring out, with a tag team title opportunity up for grabs, it's best you bring out your best. Oh! Xavier Woods moving out of the way, and there's the tag. Oh, man. Nice move there by Kingston. Kingston now with a drop kick. Maxine Dupree look on the outside, watching on, as well as Wendy McCallum. Oh, kick right to the face there by Kingston. And there's the boom drop. And there's the boom drop to Otis. Into the cover on Otis. Oh, and Tozawa. Hey, Isabel. And Tozawa making the save. Oh, wait a second. Otis was able to block. Otis blocking the upcoming attack. Oh, big clothesline by Otis. A big clothesline by Otis, and this is a big opportunity here. And Xavier Woods just made the blind tag. Making a blind tag here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, man. Xavier Woods made a blind tag, almost took advantage of the rules there. And look at this. Oh. Kofi Kingston just getting flattened, and Woods with a right hand. Woods with a right hand, and a kick right to the back of the neck. And a kick right to the back of the neck of Otis. This could be it to put away Otis. And Woods, look at Woods, he put his feet on the ropes. What the hell was that, Kof? How was that, Xavier? Xavier Woods used the ropes for leverage. I love it. Xavier Woods with a kick right to the back of the neck of Otis, and then Xavier used the ropes for leverage to help him score the pin. Well, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston are now #1 contenders for the tag team titles. That was that, man. What? We won. That was that, man. It was a win. That's what it was. Xavier Woods seems to be very happy with what he did, but Kofi Kingston and Wendy McCallum didn't seem to appreciate the tactics Xavier used. Meow. Yeah, of course, William. I hope you know what you're doing, Kelly. I do. Kelly? Yes, Trick? May I help you? Give me Drew McIntyre. And I want him at NXT Stand and Deliver. I don't want to put Drew on the Stand and Deliver card. Kelly! I want a match with Drew at Stand and Deliver. That's what I want. I can always have it on an NXT episode. I can always have it on NXT, Trick. I don't have to have it happen at Stand and Deliver. Kelly, I want to be on Stand and Deliver. I want to be on that card. And I want to whoop Drew. And I want to whoop Drew on that stage. So please, I'm asking you to make it official. Me and Drew, Stand and Deliver. I'll think about it, okay, Drew? I'll think about it, okay, Trick? But next week, you will have a match next week, though. Against Pac. Sweet. I'll see you next week then. You're a creep, dude. Yep, you didn't miss much. Ethan Page by Kelly's door. Ethan Page continuing to be the creep that he is. Tag team titles on the line here for this tag team match. Ding, ding, ding. The following contest is set for one fall, and it is for the NXT Women's Tag Team Championships. Introducing the challengers, being accompanied by Hermione Lee, Angela, and Essie. Well, Angela and Essie Lee have kind of formed, have been the tag team of the Lee sisters as of late. Yeah, the twin sisters. Yeah, the twin sisters. But the best thing that we know about, the best thing is we don't have to worry about who's who because they're wearing different ring attire. The Jackson, Mississippi triplets. Triplets means they're all twins. I think they're great. That's my thoughts on the Lee sisters. They're great. The future of this women's division. Oh, I didn't know this. Didn't know they got a custom entrance. Cool. And their opponents. They are the new NXT Women's Tag Team Champions. Azumi and Mina Shirakawa. The Joshi Gladiators. The Joshi Gladiators defeating Carly Bright and Kendall Gray to become the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions. And it just feels right seeing these two. Mina wearing the title like Kyrie. Yeah, it's Mina. Azumi is the one that's acting like Oscar. And it feels right. And it just feels right seeing these two with the NXT Women's Tag Team titles. The Joshi Gladiators have been an unstoppable force alongside Julia, who will be defending her title in the main event tonight here on NXT. We want to see the titles, ref, not your ugly mug. And here we go. And here we go. Tag team titles on the line here. Mina Shirakawa. You know, Julia actually told... I can't see Delta being a face. She's too much of a beast. She's too beastie-like to be a face. I've watched her in Riot City Wrestling. She is absolutely a heel with how she wrestles and how she dominates her opponents. She should absolutely be a heel. Julia and Stephanie Vacula have always been heels, and the fact that Shawn Michaels is making them faces is very, very bizarre. Is a very bizarre choice to me. Have Rhea and Indy and Rhea faced her? I think Rhea has. Indy, I don't know. I know Rhea has because she was in Riot City Wrestling. And I know Savannah Summers has. Delta and Savannah Summers had a unification match for their respective titles, and Delta won that match. Oh. Oh, look at this. Oh, nice move. You know it's weird. You know it's weird. It was Julia who told Mina and Azumi to actually be fighting champions and defend their titles tonight. Yeah, Julia said that, hey, I'm defending my title tonight, so you two defend your titles as well. Well, Azumi and Mina seemed to be against the idea of defending their titles tonight, but they did do it but they're doing it out of respect for their leader, Julia. It feels like they didn't really want to. Apparently, Punk gave all of the fans free pizza. And I saw him deliver a GTS to Ethan Page after the show. So, CM Punk is becoming the one thing that he hated WWE for doing. Because I remember he left the WWE because he didn't like, you know, veterans, you know, putting themselves over the younger talent. And so now he's doing the exact same thing that he criticized Vince for doing. So, yeah, I think he's becoming a bit of a hypocrite. Oh! Nice sliding fist by Angela. Oh, kick out here by Mina Shirakawa. Oh, and Angela. And Angela knocking Azumi off. Mina went for a back fist. Mina, back fist attempt by Mina. And Angela's fate. Angela's fate. Into an Esiton bomb! That could be it! We could have new champs! Into the cover! Oh, and Mina kicked out. Wow, that was close. Mina Shirakawa kicked out at 2. The toughness of Shirakawa. DDT by Shirakawa. Turns it around on Essie. And Angela Lee getting tossed to the outside. Getting tossed out to the outside. Mina looking for the Mina driver. Oh, wait a minute. Essie Lee counters. Oh, who's the face? Lee sisters. Roll up. Oh, man. Whoa, look at this. That was close. And now Essie Lee now rolls up. Oh, wow. Amazing back and forth. But amazing back and forth by both of these teams. The WWE Universe are getting a treat here. Oh man! Angela with a nice kick right to the face, tags back to her sister Essie. The more quicker high flyer of the two. The more agile and more faster. The one who's the most agile out of the two. And now Essie Lee now into the corner with a rolling splash. Nice move there by Essie. Rolling splash into the cover on Azumi, and Shirakawa makes the save again. And Shirakawa saving this matchup. What a match we're witnessing here between these two incredible teams. And Azumi plants. Oh! And now Azumi now. Oh, kicks right to the face. Azumi takes down Essie. Essie now rolls out to the outside. Azumi now heads up to the top rope. No, she changes her mind. She changes her mind and what she wants to do here. Wait a minute. Oh! And Angela. Look at this. And now Mina going out the... And oh, man! And Shirakawa going after Essie Lee, who's on the other side. Oh! Angela Lee just got dropped on her head with that DDT on the outside. That will definitely do some damage. Oh, absolutely, I agree. That would have definitely done some damage. And now Essie Lee. And now Essie Lee with a roll-up. Azumi now gets free. Oh, look at this. And the back and forth pins. And the back and forth pin attempts. Tag made. And here comes Angela and Mina. Angela and Mina now. The two women that started this matchup back inside the ring. The WWE Universe are absolutely loving this tag team matchup. This is exactly what the NXT Women's Division needed. And now another roll-up attempt and a kick out. Oh, and Mina. Oh, and look at this. And Essie Lee, Essie Lee just in time make the save. Wait a minute. Roll-up attempt again. Oh. And, oh, Angela's kick. Angela kick to put away Shirakawa and Azumi. Oh. Wow, Azumi just saved it again. This is awesome. This is awesome. Unbelievable resiliency. Tag team wrestling. The WWE Universe loving this tag team matchup as these two teams continue to beat the hell out of each other. This is what the women's tag team division is all about. This is what the NXT women's tag team division is all about. And Shirakawa now. And Shirakawa now with an Enziguri into the corner. And now Mina. And Mina now dropping. And Essie Lee now. What an incredible match we are witnessing here. And now Mina. Oh, wait a minute. And now Shirakawa here has a figure 4 leg lock locked in here. A figure 4 leg lock locked in on Angela. She's got nowhere to go. And Angela has to tap out to the figure 4 leg lock. And the Joshi Gladiators win an absolute clinic here on NXT. Here are your winners, and still the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions, Mina Shirakawa and Essie Lee. I agreed with this. Want to see if you do. Someone said when Julia does eventually win the title, it won't be as big since she already has lost. That's the point I'm trying to make. Everyone just thinks, oh, Julia will eventually win. I'm like, but you do realize it's not going to be that big of a deal when she does win. That's the point I've been trying to say. Just having Julia chase and then eventually win at a later date, it's not going to be as big of a deal because it took her several tries to beat Roxanne. She should have done it in her first attempt. If you really wanted Julia to lose, you should have just done a DQ. You should have just had Cora Jade DQ. You should have just had Roxanne DQ. I would have been more happier if it was a DQ loss. That's why I said it should have been a DQ. If you really wanted to protect Julia and not have her lose, just do a DQ where Roxanne gets desperate and DQs herself. But no, they had Roxanne pin her shoulders. So because she pinned her shoulders to the mat, Julia isn't that big of a deal anymore. I would have been much more happier with a DQ. Oh! Claymore by McIntyre. I guess I whooped that trick. I would have been much more happier if it was just a DQ where Roxanne got herself disqualified. The two outcomes I would have accepted is a DQ or Julia just straight up wins. But because they had Roxanne pin her, I think Julia's credibility is going to go down. Not by a lot, but it will definitely hurt her. And then at Halloween Havoc, people are saying they're going to be like, oh, at Halloween Havoc, they're going to do Roxanne and Cora Jade versus Julia and Stephanie Valkyria. But then they would have been like, oh, well, they're going to do a tag match. It's going to be Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade versus Julia and Stephanie. Yeah, and I see Roxanne and Cora Jade winning that. And I think Cora Jade and Roxanne will most likely win that as well. They'll most likely win that match too. Probably pinning Stephanie Valkyria. They'll probably pin Stephanie Valkyria. But if they don't win, but if Cora Jade and Roxanne do lose, Cora Jade will just be the one to take the loss. And that's why I don't like that they've got Cora Jade paired with Roxanne, because that just now means Cora Jade is just going to be, you know, the pin eater. She's just going to be the one to take all the losses. She's just going to be the one getting pinned every single time. Just to protect Roxanne. just to protect Roxanne. Oh, we gotta have can't have our champion lose, so Cora Jade's gonna have to be the cannon fodder for this whole thing, and that's what and that's why I don't like the two of them being paired together. Their reunion should have been more of a bigger deal than just, oh, they're being paired together just because they have a common enemy. So Stephanie and Julia are just going to keep beating Cora Jade over and over and over. It's so weird how Julia can take losses, but Jade Cargill won't. I mean, if they're willing to have Julia, one of the best Japanese wrestlers in the world, to take losses, then why the hell can't Jade Cargill lose some matches on Raw? Oh, but if that happens, then her credibility goes away. Then she won't be a big deal if she loses matches. Yeah, well, I can say the same thing about Julia. I'm just saying, I can say the same thing about Julia. Julia losing matches hurts her credibility. And if you're going to say Jade Cargill losing matches will hurt her credibility, then the same can be said for Julia. I think it's only fair. You can't say it will hurt Jade. You can't say it will hurt Jade's credibility. But people are all like, to me, one person was all like, it's Julia's second match on NXT, man. She can't win immediately. Yeah, Ethan Page did. Ethan Page did. He won the title immediately. As I said, Jade Cargill can win a title quickly. Braun Breaker can win a title quickly. But Julia can't. Roxanne won the NXT title pretty quickly. But everybody else can win the title quickly. But apparently Julia can't win it in her second match on the damn roster. Give me a break. NXT is supposed to be on a new network. CW network. And all the champions are people from the previous era. And all the champions and all the people that are champions are people from the 2.0 era. Trick Williams, Roxanne, Obafemi, Kalani Jordan. Where's the new era? It's supposed to be a new era. If we're in a new era, then new champions. If it's a new era, then it's new champions, new faces, new people on top. But no, WWE just say that. They just say it's a new era. This new era bullshit they always say is a big fat lie. That's why I never take it seriously. I never take it seriously whenever they say it's a new era. That's why I don't take it seriously whenever they say it's a new era, because it's a load of shit. It's just a load of BS. I wish they would have had the referee catch Cora attacking Julia. Again, as I said, I would have much rather the DQ. Giving Julia a loss next to her name this early in her career really hurts her. It really hurts her credibility, in my opinion. Anyway, rant aside over. Vicious attack by Drew McIntyre to Trick Williams. Trick Williams was just about to leave the arena, and Drew McIntyre with a heinous attack. Ding, ding, ding. The following contest is Sefal Laval, making his way to the ring from Punjabi, India, weighing in at 275 pounds. Yuvraj Tendulkar. The big Indian Yuvraj Tendulkar ready for singles action. when you stand next to me. Let the feel that you can. Let the Buddha battle. It's all about me. It's all about the power. The bad thing about it is, I hate to say this, Cora got no reaction in her hometown, which is bad. Come Chicago, which is bad. It shows you people just don't care about Cora. And it's a shame. It's a real damn shame. If her hometown isn't popping for her, then it really tells you that the only Chicago native they care about is CM Punk. It shows you CM Punk is the only Chicago native they will cheer for. Oh my goodness. Yuvraj Tendorka just starting off strong immediately. Tendorka all over Dean Franklin here in the early stages here. And Dean Franklin, oh, you know, Yuvraj Tendorka has been wanting opportunities, and he's getting them here tonight. And I thought Obafemi was supposed to be fighting Tony D'Angelo on the season premiere. Well, that was a load of crap. I didn't even see them fight each other. Same thing with Fraxium and A-Town Down Under. So much for those matches supposed to be happening on the season premiere. Big elbow drop by Franklin. I don't see that. I don't see it happening, man. They'll have Obafemi become the longest reigning champion before they have him lose it. They'll have him break Wesley's record, then they'll have him lose it. And now Dean Franklin, wow, look at the power of Dean! Slamming Tendorka down. Slamming Tendorka down, the incredible strength of the former NXT North American champion. Dean Franklin is a very incredible young man with a bright future. Dean Franklin now sees his opening here on Tendorka. Well, when you've got the opportunity to take down Tendorka, you've got to take it. And, oh, up and down. And up and down. This could be it. Oh, and the big Indian able to get the shoulders up. Now Dean Franklin, oh, gets countered. And now the big Indian just sends Dean against the corner. Oh, look at the power of Yuvraj. Oh, man. The power of Yuvraj is scary. And now Yuvraj sees the opening. Yuvraj now sees the opening. Has Franklin. Punjabi drop. And Tendorka with another victory. He calls that the Punjabi prison. Oh, I thought it was the Punjabi drop. Nope, he's given it the name the Punjabi prison. Here is your winner, Yuvraj Tendulkar. The big Indian continuing to pile up wins here on NXT. Punjabi Prison, terrible matches. Yep. I have never, ever found one Punjabi Prison match that I can say that is good. My guest at this time, the baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey. Ronda? Ronda? I'm pretty sure you heard Lola Vice's challenge to you, that she's challenging you at Stand and Deliver to a fight pit match. What's your response to Lola's challenge? A fight pit. Really? Lola Vice has challenged me to a fight pit. Who does she think she is? Who does she think she is? I know she came from MMA like I did. I know she came from the land of MMA like I did. But she's foolish. That's all I can really say about Lola. She is foolish for challenging me to this kind of match. Does Lola not remember I was undefeated in UFC? A former bantamweight champion? Fight pits are my match. This is my match. Lola has signed her death warrant. I accept her match. And Lola, make sure you don't lose to Ren Sinclair again. I'll be watching closely. Adriana Rizzo in the ring, and there you see Tony D'Angelo, Luca Crasafio, and Stax Lorenzo all warming up Adriana Rizzo for this matchup here on NXT. Adriana Rizzo going one-on-one with Emily Bell. The following contest is set for one fall, making her way to the ring. From Greece, Emily Bell. Well, the final bell makes her way to the ring. The new attitude of Emily Bell is absolutely dangerous. Emily has changed, Gail, and I don't like it. I love this new attitude of Emily Bell, Bob. Emily Bell was at one point considered one of the most likable women on the roster, and now she's become more dangerous and mean. And I'm glad she's finally changed, and I'm glad she's finally realizing that these idiots don't care about her. She was out of action for a long time, Bob. She was out of action for a long time, Bob. Injured, forgotten. The crowd didn't seem to care about her injury. And that is what caused Emily Bell to snap, to realize that the people don't care about her. And now Emily Bell looking to make an example of Adriana Rizzo here tonight. And Rizzo now explodes out of the corner. And another thing that I don't like about Julia's loss is that it was being built up for like 7 months. When they showed her at Stand and Deliver this year, Ava, the general manager, was signing Stephanie Vacula and Julia specifically to deal with Roxanne. And now they've made the general manager look stupid. Now that they made Ava look stupid going through all the effort to signing these new people just for the champion that she can't stand being the champion, just to end up beating the people that she ended up signing. She signed them specifically to deal with Roxanne. And now Roxanne is dealing with them too. Yeah, and that's why Roxanne became the champion, so Julia could be the one to beat her. So it feels like they went through all the effort to build up to this to the moment just to have Roxanne beat her. But everyone's just like, oh, it's her second match in the company, that's why they didn't have her lose. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I've seen so many people come in and immediately become champion. It's almost like they're trying to make excuses. And Emily Bell now just completely dominating. Completely dominating. Adriana Rizzo here. And now Rizzo trying to fight back with kicks to the gut. Oh. So the one person that they basically signed to be the one to beat Roxanne, Roxanne ended up beating her. So what was the point? And a drop kick. And a drop kick stuns Rizzo. And the final bell. And Emily Bell with a dominant win here on NXT over Rizzo. That's how you make a statement. That's how you make a statement. That was a statement win made by Emily Bell. Do you want to know the excuse they used for people saying Ethan won the title in his second match? They said he's been wrestling in America longer than Julia. Stupid, right? Who the hell cares if he's been wrestling longer? Who the hell cares if he's been wrestling in America longer? Clearly the American fans know who Julia is. The American fans clearly know who Julia is. If they didn't know who she was, then maybe I can understand her losing, but they clearly know who she is. You can't say the American fans don't know anything about Julia. They know a lot about Julia. Give me a mic. Julia, I'm coming for your title. I used to hold that title, and I made it special. And Julia, I'm taking it back. I also remember Julia wrestling in TNA. She had her first match in America. She wrestled in TNA. It was like a global, you know, star sensation event, and Julia was invited to it. So to say Americans don't know who Julia is absolute bullshit. Did you hear the reaction she got when she debuted at No Mercy? She got a great ovation, and she gets good ovations every single NXT show she's on. So to sit there and say American fans don't know who Julia is and they know nothing about her, that's why she didn't win, is a load of bullcrap. Watch her matches in Stardom. Watch Julia's matches in Stardom, and you see how incredible Julia is and how she should be handled. And how she should be booked. If you watch her matches in Stardom, and that's how she should be booked. I think it was a four-way, right? Julia, Deonna, and Giselle was in it. Yeah, they were. Yeah, they were in it. I can't remember who the fourth person was, but yeah, it was a fatal four-way where Julia wrestled for TNA. But all I'm saying is that if you watch her matches in Stardom, that's how Julia should be booked. Not someone who should be falling and losing matches losing matches and taking clean pinfall losses in her second match in USA. Well, it wasn't clean because Cora Jade got involved. I would, but I'm probably going to get backlash. But you know what? I don't really care. I will make a video about it. But yeah, Julia, to me, WWE have really messed her up. Don't get me wrong, I was excited that WWE signed her, but considering how only in her second match that they've already ruined her, I can't stand here and say I'm surprised that they've already ruined her and messed her up. Because it honestly doesn't surprise me. Remember when everyone kept saying that Roxanne was wrestling more stiffer because they wanted her to have a more stiffer match with Julia? I kind of don't. As far as I'm aware, Julia didn't seem to wrestle her same style that she wrestled in Stardom. So again, I don't really know. Live chat with you tomorrow. Alright, Isabel, take care. But all I'm saying is they really messed up Julia. And we're back live here on NXT. And we're back live here on NXT, and here comes Ren Sinclair. Ding, ding, ding. The following contest is set for one fall. Making her way to the ring, Ren Sinclair. Ren Sinclair ready for singles action against Lola Vice. Well, the last time these two wrestled each other, Sinclair got the win. Sinclair looking to go 2-0 against Lola. Jesus, what was that blurriness? And her opponent, Lola Vice. Lola Vice will get a huge match at Stand and Deliver. It's been made official now. A fight pit. Lola Vice and Ronda Rousey. Yeah, it's been now made official. Ronda Rousey wants to make Lola Vice pay. Because remember, Lola Vice was the one that quote-unquote retired Ronda Rousey. And Ronda Rousey's came back to seek vengeance on Lola Vice. Yeah, Lola Vice had her eyes on Julia in the NXT Women's Championship but Ronda Rousey has specifically told Lola, as long as she's around, she's going to make sure that Lola doesn't get anywhere near any championship. And Ren Sinclair with a big kick into the corner. You're just a pretty face, Lola. You're all good looks. Oh. And now Sinclair covers. And there's Cassie Fairbanks, the NXT Women's North American Champion, watching. Lola Vice has made it clear that she wants to get a match with the NXT Women's North American Champion. Oh. Yeah, Lola wants an opportunity at Cassie Fairbanks and her championship. Sinclair in control of Lola. Lola. Nice submission, and there's the get out there by Lola. And now Vice now starting to build momentum. And now Lola starting to build momentum here on Sinclair. Sinclair rolling out to the outside. Oh, look at this. Lola went for a crossbody. Oh. And Ren Sinclair sending Vice. Oh, into the post. Ren Sinclair sending her into the post. Get up. And now Ren. Get up, Lola. And now looking for the scissors kick. Oh, wait a minute. Avoids it. Oh! Lola went for the back. And Lola! With the back fist. Ren ducked it. But she got it a second time. And Vice gets the win. And Lola Vice puts away Ren Sinclair. Here is your winner, Lola Vice. Ren Sinclair looked for the scissors kick but missed. Lola went for the back fist. Ren ducked the first one. But bam! Not so lucky the second time. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Lola Vice get some payback on Sinclair. Ronda. At Stand and Deliver, I'm going to knock the out of you. And Cassie Fairbanks, I'm going to knock the out of you too. Lola Vice with a major statement. Cassie Fairbanks, excuse me. Your thoughts on Lola Vice saying she'll knock you out and take your championship. Oh, she's funny. She's really, really funny. That's what I can say about Lola. She's funny. She's not going to be taking my title. No one is taking my title. Toni Storm. Everyone said Toni Storm was going to take my title, and she didn't. Everyone said Daphne Shaw was going to humble me and give me my first loss. She didn't. Lola Vice thinks she can knock me out. She can try if she wants. She can try if she wants. But in the end, she'll be the one tapping out to Cassie Fairbanks. Because I am the forever champion. Well, before we shift our gears over to the next match, before we move on to our next matchup, we want to send out our congratulations to the Australian Football Club of Brisbane Lions. They ended up winning the AFL, Australian Football League Grand Final. And here is Sarah Ponting going to Brisbane's stadium at the Gabba to give Lockie Neal and their coach a custom WWE Championship belt for their grand final victory. Sarah Ponting getting the honor of meeting some of the players from the Brisbane Football Club and the coach. And the coach even gave Sarah a custom jersey, a custom Guernsey with her name on it. On behalf of WWE, I'd like to give you this custom WWE Championship for your grand final win. Thank you very much. Also, tickets for NXT Stand and Deliver and WrestleMania. Wow, thank you very much. Go Lions! Yeah! Big moment for that young lady, Sarah Ponting. Yeah, big moment for her. But shifting gears now, we want to take a look at a woman who made her debut and attacked timeless Toni Storm. This young lady was big, scary, and intimidating. And her name is Delta. From Brisbane, Australia, Delta. This woman is massive. She is huge. She is fierce. My God, Delta! Decimating Savannah Summers! And Delta has unified the Riot City Wrestling Women's Championship and the Grand Slam Championship. NXT I'm coming. Oh my God! My God! And Delta destroying Demi Bennett! Delta just destroyed Demi Bennett here on Riot City Wrestling. Cassie Fairbanks survives. Timeless Tony Storm. Oh my God! Who the hell is that? Oh wait! This massive woman just is attacking Tony Storm. And an F5 to Timeless Tony Storm. Who the hell is this woman? This woman is massive. Oh no, not her. Ah! Ugh. Ah! This is not funny! Ah! Shut up! It's not funny! What are you laughing at, Bob? That's not funny. Billy Kay just can't seem to catch a break. I mean, I'd be horrified too if I'd be horrified too. We want smoke. We want smoke. We want smoke. We want smoke. The following contest is set for one fall, making his way to the ring, being accompanied by Bianca Belair, Montez Ford. Well, this Bianca Belair and Montez Ford going by the name the Street Thugs, and I guess in a way they are thugs. Especially for what Montez Ford did to his longtime best friend, Angelo Dawkins. He did what he felt was right for his career. Let's not forget, Bianca was threatening to divorce him if he didn't leave Angelo Dawkins. So I personally felt Montez Ford, he was forced to do it. He was pressured into doing something he probably didn't want to do. Well, in the end, he made the right choice. And his opponent, being accompanied by Sarah Ponting. He is the NXT North American Champion, Patrick Cox. Here comes your favorite superstar, Gail. This guy, I've been told you've got his t-shirt as well. I don't have his t-shirt, Bob. Can't stand this guy. Big opportunity here for Montez Ford. This is a big opportunity here for Montez Ford to get a victory over the NXT North American champion. But man, oh man, are we excited for the eventual debut of Delta. According to Joe Hendry, you're the president of his fan club, Gail. Well, Joe Hendry is wrong. You gotta believe, Gail. You just gotta believe in Joe Hendry. No, thank you. Montez Ford looking for a huge victory here. This would be a big momentum booster for Montez Ford. Oh, and look at this. Oh, man. Springboard DDT. Suicide dive through the ropes into a DDT. That definitely would have left. That definitely hurts like hell. I've taken that move before. It hurts like hell. Oh! And a jumping DDT by Ford. Well, Bob, since you're a very experienced wrestler, what kind of advice? We know you've turned your back on many friends like James Storm and trying to branch out on your own as a singles competitor after leaving James Storm. What kind of advice would you give Montez Ford, since he's kind of taking a similar path down your road, what you did with James Storm? Well, I guess the advice that I could give him is maybe find his own character, find what makes Montez Ford, and show the world what you're capable of. Because when you branch out on your own, when you've spent your entire career as a tag team wrestler and you branch out on your own, it's a whole new world out there. It's a whole new experience. It was not easy for me to leave James Storm and branch out on my own as a singles competitor. And now Montez Ford, but then, oh! Montez Ford was sticking the neck breaker. Oh, wait a second here, and now look at Montez. And now Montez Ford now building momentum. Oh! Oh, clothesline. Oh, and another one. And now Patrick Cox building momentum. And now Patrick Cox now starting to build some momentum here. Sarah Ponting loving it. Thank you, camera. Did not really want to look at Sarah's insides. Get the camera out of the gutter. And now Montez Ford now. And now Montez Ford now. Oh, takes down. Takes down Patrick Cox. And now Montez Ford heading up to the top rope. Looking for the frog splash. Looking for the frog splash. And hey, there's Android Dawkins. Look at and there's Android Dawkins. And Dawkins shoving Montez off. Just shove Montez off the rope. The referee didn't see anything. The referee didn't see it. The referee was too busy. What the hell is this? And now Cox. And now Cox rolling up forward. And Cox takes the win. You gotta be kidding me. Thanks to Android Dawkins, Patrick Cox has just beat Montez. And Bianca Belair and Montez Ford are livid. Here is your winner, Patrick Cox. And Patrick Cox has defeated Montez Ford thanks to Angelo Dawkins. How you like that, fam? How you like that? And Montez Ford is absolutely livid. Montez Ford is fuming. Angelo Dawkins getting some payback on the man that turned his back on him. You son of a bitch! You son of a bitch! And now it is time for our main event. Here on NXT, Julia set to defend her NXT Women's Championship. Consider yourself lucky that Hikaru did not accept your challenge, Julia. She would have taken your championship. If Hikaru wants a title match, all she has to do is ask. Now let me get ready for my match. It's our main event, and it's next here on NXT. I'm a beast. I'm a menace. Ding, ding, ding. The following contest is for the NXT Women's Championship. Introducing first the challenger, Sonya Deville. Well, Sonya Deville accepted the open challenge because she feels like it's her time to get an opportunity. And she was drafted here. She was drafted here to NXT, and Sonya Deville hasn't really been doing a whole lot. And now she's stepping up to the plate against Julia, the undefeated Julia, who has never been pinned and never been submitted. Does have a loss next to her name, but that was just by disqualification. And her opponent, she is the NXT Women's Champion, Beautiful Madness Julia. She is beautiful, and she is also the madness. Julia. The undefeated Julia. This woman has been a destructive force ever since she arrived. And the WWE Universe seemed to be growing to love Julia as the weeks and months have gone on. The NXT Women's Championship on the line. Well, we do know Stephanie Vacula is getting the title opportunity at Stand and Deliver for the NXT Women's Championship. Stephanie Vacula has made the challenge. Julia accepted at Stand and Deliver. But the question is that, but the thing I don't understand is, why is Julia seemingly just accepting the WWE Universe getting behind her now? I don't know. Maybe she admires that the fans are starting to appreciate her work. But regardless, Stephanie Vacula is going to be a really tough challenge for Julia. Stephanie Vacula actually defeated Julia for the for the New Japan Strong Women's Championship in Japan back in Stardom. Oh, look at this. Right to the eyes by DeVille. Speaking of the New Japan Strong title, Anna Jay is going to be in a fatal four-way to determine the #1 contender for the New Japan Strong Championship. And who is the New Japan Strong Champion? Mercedes. So we could potentially see Anna Jay versus Mercedes. Potentially, if she wins the four-way. So that'd be awesome if that did happen. Oh. Sonya Deville in control. And now Julia. Now Julia delivering brutal right hands. Now Julia not holding back here on Sonya Deville. Sonya Deville wanted an opportunity, and now she's getting it. And a vicious pile driver. Oh man! And Julia crashes and burns to the outside. Crashes and burns to the outside. And now DeVille. Oh, vicious knee strike by DeVille. DeVille has just turned the tides of this match. Now, I've never seen Julia beaten down like this before. This is uncharted territory. This is uncharted territory for Julia. And now Sonya trying to lock in an armbar, but Julia, knowing submissions all too well. Yeah, you're right. We've never seen Julia actually get dominated in a match. And now Sonya Deville now with a triangle choke, trying to choke Julia out here. And the WWE Universe rallying. And Julia back into the match. And now Julia with a hammerlock DDT to Sonya Deville. Into the cover on Deville to retain the NXT Women's Championship. And Deville gets the shoulders up. Oh, and a running drop kick. Oh, vicious knee. Wow, my God. DeVille with a vicious knee right to the back of the neck of Julia to put her away. Oh, and a kick out. Ah! And Deville now, you can see the frustration starting to build there on Sonya. Oh, look at this! Oh, Julia got hung up. Oh, vicious knee! A vicious knee strike by Deville, and now Deville looks to take advantage. Deville's advocate into the cover on Julia to put her away. Oh, and Julia kicks out at 2. Oh, that was close. Ah. And now an armbar. And now Sonya Deville with an armbar, trying to force Julia to submit here. Sonya Deville is looking absolutely incredible in there. She's looking absolutely incredible, Bobby. Absolutely. Julia now on the back foot. And now Julia, as we've talked about, we've never seen Julia being dominated like this. We've never seen her struggle like this before. This is becoming a bit of a true test for Julia here. Who would have... Now Deville, who has been craving for an opportunity for a long time, who has been craving for an opportunity. That's all she's been craving for, is for an opportunity. And now look at this, and a nice move by Julia. And now Julia starting to fire up. Oh, and Deville with a kick right to the face. And now Julia. Oh, look at this now. Another triangle choke attempt. And another triangle choke attempt here. And now it's actually, and now it looks like it's fully applied here. Oh. Julia might be out of it here. That triangle choke definitely did some damage. Julia might be out of it. Oh, no. Went for Deville's advocate. But Julia able to get free. And Julia with the beautiful madness. Julia overcomes Sonya Deville. Here is your winner and still NXT Women's Champion, Julia. A hard-fought match there for Julia against Sonya Deville. Sonya Deville brought her A game. She was ready for this matchup. Really roughed up Julia big time, but Julia able to overcome Sonya Deville in an incredible... Oh, and look at this! Stephanie Vacula from behind just jumped the NXT Women's Champion. And Stephanie Vacula, we're going to send a message to Julia and Stand and Deliver. Oh, wait a minute, Julia counted. Oh! G-Trigger, the G-Trigger to Stephanie, and Stephanie rolls out of the ring. Come on! And Julia Julia's getting the upper hand on Stephanie Vacula. And Julia was not gonna back down. Well, Stephanie Vacula tried the sneak attack on Julia, but this time it didn't work out. Thank you for joining us, and good night.